So let me say this.
Wow.
How many PlayStations have you bought?
I done bought a lot of them, and Xboxes, and
Yeah.
GameCubes, and Wii's, all types
Because
of
you
shit.
mentioned that with a passion.
Man, look, it's something that we all done went through. We all just don't speak on it.
Speak
We
on it.
all done dated women with kids, and we all done got the short end of the stick. It's just we all deal with it in different ways. Some of us speak out on it, some of us don't. They always get the bigger end
Some
of
of
the
the
Let
stick.
stuff
him
that
speak.
you
Please let
saying,
him
I feel
talk.
like
Let him
you
talk.
talking out of hurt. For
Go
that's
ahead.
just me.
Go
I ain't
ahead.
talking out of hurt. You see that these
Well,
men
that's
ain't
just what
disagreeing.
I think.
Then why don't one man disagree with it?
Cause you're the only person talking, really.
Do
To be
any
honest,
man disagree with what I have said so far? Speak now. If you do, it's fine.
Hey, don't put me in this.
No, I'm for real. I said any man.
I'm staying out the way.
I'm staying out of this one.
Who is this young Padawan that is over here kicking knowledge, spitting game, and schooling these people that's on this panel? But that's not even the real issue that we looking at here. You know what the biggest issue is? Let me rewind it for y'all so that y'all can see it for yourself.
Any man disagree with what I have said so far? Speak now. If you do, it's fine.
Hey, don't put me in this.
No, I'm for real. I said any man.
I'm staying out the way.
That is the problem right there. That is the problem, is because people are so concerned with saying the right thing and being politically correct. And then ultimately, basically, most of us got boxelitis, meaning that they'll do anything for box, not realizing that the box come with it. And it really don't matter. The more masculine you are, the more you're going to get box anyway. But the real problem is the simp force, is that guys are so afraid to actually tell the truth, and they left that guy on an island by himself. And I'm always going to link back to the content creator, so the link will be in the description. But they left this guy on the island by himself, even though he's spitting facts a hundred times out of 100 times. I tell guys on a regular basis, and you know my shtick. I would never tell anybody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. And so I'm never going to advocate for a guy to get involved with a single mother when it's not conducive or beneficial for him. And so he said that a lot of guys have dealt with single mothers and they have all gotten the short end of the stick. And, you know, he was basically breaking down that the fact that you can't tell me what I can and can't do, especially when it comes to having fun. And let me say this other part while I got it on my mind. Because I'm not, I used to be in my youth a gamer, right? Meaning that I had extra time, so I would jump on the Xbox Live or whatever, so on and so forth. Why don't women want guys that game? And I understand that y'all want guys that's productive, but what makes you think that him being in the house is better than him being in the streets? And if he's out here gaming, that means that you know where he is versus him spending his extra time actually out here in the streets and you don't know what's going on. I don't understand that, right? Because even though I'm not a gamer, I understood that, that for me, when I was younger and I started to play games, that was a way for me to stay in the house and not spend no money on anything that I didn't feel like was adding value into my life. And so instead of going outside and it costing me money, I would stay in the crib and then play games or whatever, which I then changed that because obviously my time is more valuable, so I don't have time to play games now. But my point is when you're talking about regular everyday people and a guy coming home and playing games, what makes y'all think that just because when he's not and he's in the streets that he's being more productive, or if he's not on the game that he's going to be sitting up laid up under you? That's not a realistic scenario, and women really need to get that out of their heads. Like, if he's at the crib chilling, you probably need to figure out either how to give him some peace and some space for him to enjoy himself, or you need to take an interest in what he's doing because you don't want the alternative. I'm just going to tell you straight up. You really don't want the alternative. And these even guys that's not doing nothing crazy, because I'm not saying that just because you got the alternative that the guy's doing something crazy. But what I am saying is that you not prepared for the fact that he ain't really checking for you. And if he focused even more on his purpose, then that's going to take away even more time that he would have normally allocated for you if he was just playing for the game and then he got off and then he wanted to just kick it in slow motion. A lot of guys just do this as a way to take a load off. Whereas they used to watch the game, now most times they play the game or whatever. But you know where he at? He at the crib, and so he ain't out here in these streets, and that should be enough for you. But you don't see that. But let's get back to the clip because I want to get to the rest of this, and I want to see the rest of this before I comment. These guys is always leaving dudes out on the island so that they can step out.
I'm staying out of
I'm
this
staying
one.
out the way. I'm staying out the way on that.
Come
So
on,
yeah, some
Juvenile.
of it
if
is
if
legit.
if I'm honest,
I'm ready for
um,
this.
I'm with him, but I'm not with him. Let me tell you why I'm with him. Some of the things that he's saying make sense, but I think that when you get with the right woman, you guys communicate, then everything can go the way he's saying.
Love it.
So like I think he's referring to a submissive woman, and I think that you have to communicate with the woman on a certain level to find out if she is submissive, and then he'll get everything he's talking about. But
You're never going to find out whether a woman is submissive by communication. That's not how the game go.
not dealing with submissive women. He's just dealing with, I don't know, because I wasn't.
I'm dealing with women that's
So,
manipulative. Like
yeah,
women
he's dealing with the wrong
nowadays, they
kinds.
only want to be submissive when it fits them. They'll be submissive when we're
Cook,
going on trips and when I'm paying the rent. And
cook.
whenever their car break down, I'm getting it fixed. And whenever everything else is going good. When I tell you don't go to the club, it's a problem. You submissive whenever you want to be. But whenever I tell you to do something you don't want to do, now you're no longer submissive. That's not going for me. It's not going for
I
me.
can't lie to you. He got some truth in there.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
He ain't saying
because
shit wrong with that.
Oh, now they want to start to bandwagon him. No, you tried to leave him out on an island. Let the young Patty Wan cook. He already in the kitchen. He got the steak grilling. He got the oil running. He already doing his thing. He don't need no co-signers no more.
But what I'm noticing that more so in the generation that came before me, the 30 and down. The ones that's around my age and up, they're a little better. But you know, them young ones, they've been having the little issues, you know. They do all of it, and then no offense, baby, but it's too much of the snapbacks of the hands and all that extra. But like you said, when you're doing for them, everything good. But,
Too much
so
talking back.
I might be with you on this a little bit.
They're not letting us lead.
Yeah,
We
it's
need
kinda,
to be able to lead, but how can I lead a woman who every time I say something, she got something to say back? So you get in a relationship with a man who you feel like gonna do better by you and get you in a better place in life, but you don't want to listen to him. Why are you with him then?
I can't listen to a man or be led by a man that's gonna lead me into darkness. If
That's
I
right.
see off rip that you finna lead me into some BS,
Why would you why would you be with him in the first place is what he's saying. I don't even think that these women are paying attention to what he's cooking up. Cook, young man, cook.
Get
I'm not.
away
Then
from
now
me.
let me take the reins. I'm gonna have to take the reins to be masculine. Don't no woman wants to be
hell no.
masculine.
Well, pick
Listen,
better
hold on.
men to date.
Listen,
What?
no women wants to be masculine. We
Well,
all
pick.
desire to be in our feminine.
No, he's 100% right. And again, this is the need to respond. And so they're looking to respond instead of looking to understand. And he said, well, then get with a certain type of dude that you want to be with. But don't ever pick a man and then start to question his masculinity, talking about, I need to lead. That is the fastest way to get your ass on a plane and shit back to wherever it is that you came from. I'm 100% with him. I'm 100% with him. I am definitely going to link back to the content creator to make sure that I give credit because it's always the right thing to do. But he's right. He's 100% right. You can't have conditional femininity. That just means that you're a chameleon and you serving your particular purpose. Let me say it again for the people in the back. It means that you're a chameleon and it's serving a purpose. Don't switch up and then have it be conditional because I'm going to conditionally rock with you and then conditionally get you out of there when it's not serving me. That is the thing. Women have the luxury of being able to rock with a guy based off of however they feel about him at that particular time. And on the flip side, you know, men a lot of times have to subject themselves to it out of loyalty because they stick around longer and they feel some level of obligation just because they've been with you for a long time. Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. I think he was cooking. Tej Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off of life. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments, family. Let me know.